Love your site.
Thank you.
That's what I check every time before I go to a movie.
David. Please. Please. You have to get me out of here.
Big question, I guess, was it daunting to remake a classic like Evil Dead?
It was. I think it was, but you know, my group of friends and myself, we're such a big fans of the original films, and we even heard the news that Sam was going to remake it at some point because he announced that back in 2006, I guess. And I heard the news and I was pissed off. I was like, how come he's going to remake that film? And suddenly, you know, things happen and that job falls in my lap, and I want to create a new Evil Dead that was going to stand next to the originals. And so that's why we create new characters, we create a new story, but we were like super faithful to the spirit of the original films. We knew that if we were faithful to the original spirit, the fans were going to be happy, and the new audience, they were going to enjoy it without really having to understand the past movies or having to know the past movies, right?
So you play a detoxing junkie who is possessed by a demon, burnt, locked in a basement, attacked by a tree. What exactly attracted you to this part?
I was attracted to it because I think the first thing was that it was the diametric opposite of what I do most of the year, which is work on a comedy, Suburgatory, on television, which they're just like, these two projects couldn't be farther from one another.
Right.
And I was attracted to that just because, you know, I wanted to change it up and I wanted to learn something new. And
So you really threw yourself in the deep end for this one.
Definitely, yeah.
You don't understand. There was something in the woods. And I think it's in here with us now.
This movie, as you say, is very over the top. Was there anything amongst all this blood and gore that you said, okay, that's too much?
In general, we wanted to go far. You know, in general, we knew that you have to keep going, keep going, keep going.
So nobody told you no to anything?
No, no. In this movie, this is like Sam Raimi telling me, Fede, go crazy. You write.
This is what I couldn't afford.
Yeah,
do it.
Do whatever you want. And as producers, they knew that for them, they were doing a good job if they empowered the director and they let him do whatever. So it was never a limit.
Operate a chainsaw effectively now?
I don't.
You don't?
I mean, I know how to get it to, like, go.
Right.
Don't try it at home. Don't try to get buried alive with a plastic bag tied around your head.
And did you do the voice yourself, or was that?
Most of it's my voice.
You are all going to die tonight.
Are you able to do that voice for us?
Cut it! Cut it!
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
Can we get another?